Hey, what's up YouTube? Alien Rides here, and today we've got an electric bike from Monday Motorbikes. Now, I don't normally do e-bikes, but this thing is just super smooth, it's super fast, such a joy to ride, it's a ton of fun. Just couldn't resist making a video on this. My buddy Dave is going to ride this thing, and I'll do a voiceover with some thoughts and impressions of this e-bike. Make sure you subscribe and let's ride.
Alright, so let's talk about the stylish electric bike from Monday Motorbikes. It's an eye-turner and makes people of all ages go wooka wooka over it. Like I said, riding this bike is just a ton of fun. It's powerful and agile at the same time, and you just feel like a badass riding it. I never wanted an e-bike until I rode the Gen 7. At first glance, it's hard to tell if this is an electric motorcycle or an electric bike. Technically classified as a Class 2 e-bike with limited settings, it's legal where most bicycles are, though you might feel out of place riding with other bikes or in the bike lane. A motorcycle license is not necessary for this beast. Anyone can simply order one of these bikes online, and I'll link to their website in the video description below. Almost every bicyclist in San Francisco runs red lights, but in this vehicle, it just feels wrong. Maybe that's not a bad thing though. You almost feel like you're on a little motorcycle or a mini bike, and it's a shame you can't take this on the highway, because with a little bit more power, that would be a ton of fun. Without a clutch, shifting, or oil changes, and very little maintenance, this might be more fun than owning a motorcycle, and it's no wonder that the future is electric. This bike is powerful with 5,500 watts of power in its max off-road settings. It seriously jams and is able to get up to 45 miles per hour or 72 kilometers per hour. In the city, it moves much faster than cars that get backed up in traffic. It's got serious pull if needed and can easily beat cars off the line. Just lane split to the front, if it's legal in your area, and beat cars down the street without a sweat. 3 different speed modes allow you to limit power output when needed, enabling you to move slowly easily. I might put it into speed mode 1 for example, to move the bike at a walking pace. It's got a huge battery and you'll have 100 miles or 160 kilometers of range. But if you're gunning it all day, you might see about half of that. I don't think that I'd ever have range anxiety when riding this bike. It comes with a 6 amp charger, which is a pretty respectable rate of charging. The battery is also removable, so you could potentially swap batteries or remove the battery to just charge that. I could see this being useful if you have a garage to park the bike, but need to charge the battery elsewhere, or need to park the bike outside. The twist throttle works well, and the acceleration curve is great. It starts off slow, but ramps quickly and has plenty of torque if you gun it. It's extremely easy to control when launching, and very comfortable to ride. Other high-powered electric vehicles can be extremely jerky, and make my arms feel like they're going to fall off after a long day of riding. It's also extremely agile. You're able to dive into turns and carves, and the bike just goes where you want it to go. In addition, it's stable at speed. We were able to ride with 1 or 0 hands very easily. Adding to the comfort is the suspension, which is amazing and soaks up all of the bumps of the road. Let's talk about the brakes. This bike has front dual-piston hydraulic motorcycle brakes with rear drum brakes. It also supports electronic regenerative braking. You're able to stop extremely quickly without fear of going over the handlebars. During this ride, we actually hit a bit of bad weather and it started drizzling quite a lot. Most of the riders that we were with called it off, but we continued on with the Gen 7 in the rain. It handled beautifully even in these bad conditions, having plenty of traction for acceleration and stopping. Let's talk about some additional features that the Gen 7 sports. It's got a loud motorcycle-like horn. Several of us actually thought it was a car during the group ride. Strong headlights with brights, turn signals, and a rear brake light ensure that you're seen. The rear brake light and turn signals could be a bit more visible though. It's super comfortable to ride, though my bum was sore after a bit. A slightly wider seat could help with that, though it's probably easy to mod this yourself. Rear foot pegs allow you to ride with a second rider for up to 350 pounds of total weight, but we didn't test that unfortunately. A key fob system is used to start the e-bike, and it's a pretty nice security feature to have as well. Just attach the key fob to your keys and tag the bike when you're ready to ride. The Gen 7 also features a loud motion alarm. This alarm will go off should the bike detect motion without being turned on with the key fob. These are great security features and all, but I'd still opt to lock the bike up when leaving it out of sight for a few minutes or longer. The only real downside I see is just the pure weight and size of this beast. At 170 pounds, it's not super easy to maneuver this in cramped spaces or elevators. You also wouldn't want to carry this up a flight of stairs. When you're riding though, it just doesn't feel heavy, and it takes very little effort to maneuver. The bike is also quite expensive, and not everyone will be able to afford it at $4,500 US plus shipping costs. The components and excellent build quality make the price worth it in my mind though. Overall, this is an amazing vehicle, and I'd love to own one to take it out around town. but I am slightly torn on whether I want one of these or to spend a little bit more on a proper electric motorcycle to take on the highway. Thanks so much for watching this e-bike video. We're new to e-bike videos, so let us know in the comments how we did and what you think of this vehicle. Also give us a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and we'll see you all next time.